Welcome to another mod review for FarmSim 25. I'm BP, and today we are taking a look at the US refrigerated hangar from VX Mapping for all platforms. Guys, I don't usually do placeable reviews, but I dropped this in on our Missouri River Bottom playthrough in the last episode and was expecting almost nothing and was just blown away by this mod. The detail, the functionality was just tremendous. So I thought it was worth a quick review. I wanted to point it out to you guys. The description is very minimal. I'll pull it up on ModHub now and share it with you guys. So you may overlook this one, but definitely do not. Add it to your next gameplay and I'll show you why. So from the ModHub, this is the US refrigerated hangar, a refrigerated wooden shed to store your perishable goods. It's in the placeable buildings and silo category. The price is $20,000. Daily upkeep is $40 and it holds 400 pallets. And again, guys, this is for all platforms. So in your menu, you go to your placeables, you go over to your sheds, slide over to silos. Mine's the last one at the bottom. And here it is. I'll pull over here so you guys can see it a little better. There are no customizations, no solar panels, no changing the color. It just is what it is, but it is very good. So that's what it looks like in the menu. Jumping back out, what makes this mod really special? It just holds pallets. It's meant to hold your refrigerated goods like eggs and milk products and that kind of stuff. But I thought when I dropped it, it was just going to be another shell of a building. You pull up to the trigger outside and you drop your goods and you put them back out when you're done. But there's so much more than that to this mod. The doors open, and not only does the first door open, but the second door opens into the refrigerated part of the building, and there is an entry through, and your items will appear on these shelves. Now you guys can see there's moving parts. You have chillers up in the ceiling. You have lights that'll turn on and off. You can come around, and next to this you have the door to the office, which spawns and opens. This is where your spawn trigger is going to be. And around the outside, you've got great details. The patina on the building is excellent. You can see in the windows. You've got an LP gas tank or two to run your systems. You've got your gutters. The louvers of the cooling system in the back are functional and work. So you can see those moving. You have your chiller units on the outside. The fans are moving. The details on this mod are just tremendous. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on triggers real quick so you guys can see everything that's going on. So you have your drop trigger inside the first bay. Your spawn point is out here on the ground. And then your spawn trigger to get things out of storage is in here. So what does it look like when you put stuff in there? Well, I got my steak body here with a bunch of goods in it. We'll go ahead and back it in there and get the stuff dropped off. Now I put in all refrigerated goods and a couple of pallets of fertilizer, because as far as I can tell from my limited testing, it will take any kind of pallet. So you'd have to role play for your refrigerated goods only. But let's see, we'll drop it off here, back up just a little more. I don't think we got that first row into the trigger. There we go, all done. So there we have it. Everything's in there. Now, when you go in, you can see in the bottom right, all of our items are in there. It's interesting. It has a couple of items listed as other, but here you go. I mean, you've got cake and milk and tomatoes, eggs, lettuce, strawberries. I don't even know what those are. More, I mean, just goat's milk, pallets and pallets of things, cream, everything you can imagine. And you can even see the pallets of fertilizer. There's two up there and one over here. So it'll actually store everything. So you could use the 400 pallet capacity to store whatever you wanted. But as far as role play and specialization storage, it isn't just an open shed that stacks things up like bales. This is incredible. Everything is showing up in here on the shelves as it was in the truck. Now, when I come back out over here, I'm actually going to move the truck out of the way real quick because we want that spawn point open. And I'm going to spawn a couple of items for you guys just to see what that looks like. So you come on in here, and this spawns just like any other trigger. You know, let's go ahead and spawn. There's our goat's milk. I do wonder if we can actually find the... Yep, solid fertilizer. It shows up even though it wasn't showing up on the previews. So it looks like everything is in here just like we put it in. I put 2 of everything and then 3 of the solid fertilizers. So we'll spawn the solid fertilizers, and let's also spawn... Let's spawn 2 pallets of goat milk as well. So we run out here, and there are your items spawned and ready to go. You can run in, you can role play this with the doors closed to keep things cold. You could back in here and unload. You could bring a forklift in here and unload. And when you're done, you come back out, you close the main door, you close the office door, and you are all set. So guys, the US refrigerated hangar from VX Mapping, just a tremendous mod, both visually and functionally. It works really, really well. I was super impressed with this, and like I said, the description in the mod hub does not do it justice. It looks like just another silo pallet storage building. It doesn't give any indication of how intricate the details are, how well thought it is, how well thought out it is, and you know, the visual inside with the pallets spawning on the racks and everything else. So just a tremendous mod, lots of detail. Want to make sure you guys knew about it, want to make sure you guys saw it. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to drop a like and turn on notifications for more videos, and we'll see you in the next one.